Hello there, I'm Teresa Scanlan, Miss America 2011, and you're watching Pageant Network.
I have a very, very special guest with me, Miss America 2011, Teresa Scanlan. Teresa, hello, welcome. Thank you so much for being
Thank
with
you.
us.
It's great to be back here. Great to see you again.
Please walk us through your year and the feelings, the highlights, everything in your reign since that moment last year.
Oh my goodness, there's so much. I think that would take probably a month or so to go through, but I think the biggest thing was right from that night on, my life just completely changed from what I had been experiencing, obviously being in Nebraska. My hometown was 8,000 people in western Nebraska. I had graduated high school 6 months prior, and all of the sudden now life was so different. And so I flew directly to New York City, of course, for that first week of national media. Then from there continued just different appearances throughout the entire year. So basically I had 1 week at home for Easter and a day home after Thanksgiving and then a couple weeks for Christmas break. But other than that, I was on the road nonstop 24/7 with every appearance you could possibly think of. It's one of my favorite things, especially going to like middle schools or elementary schools. And when I could tell young girls, I was 18 and they were maybe 12, 13, that's not very far away for them.
No.
And so all of a sudden they were realizing, maybe Miss America's closer than I thought. Maybe what I want to do when I grow up is closer than I thought. And so many times I think as young people, we often say when I grow up or in the future and always speak in the future tense rather than thinking about what we can do now.
Right.
And so we had the opportunity to work with Youth Service America this year as well. And they are entirely focused on young people being able to do incredible things and make a difference. And through them, I met 12-year-olds who had started nonprofit organizations, who had traveled to third world countries to make a difference there. And I just think about, I'm slacking now, At 18, I've done much less than they have. And so you realize that it really is age doesn't matter because you see these kids of all ages doing such incredible things because they truly care about serving other people.
Do you think that one of the things you will leave as your personal legacy as Miss America 2011 is that you have made the role of Miss America more attainable and more visible to young people, people more your age group?
Well, I certainly hope so. And I think that in our class with all of the contestants that competed as well as this next year as well, we have seen that that comes from all different aspects, whether it be someone who came from a background of poverty who was able to make it here, someone who was young who was able to make it here, someone from a tiny town, all of these different things that sometimes these factors growing up tend to cause us to think, well, I could never get there. I could never compete at Miss America. And I'm sure really all of us have had those thoughts at some point in our life that we never thought that this was an attainable experience. And I think all of us continue to prove that that's not true.
As a almost former Miss America,
Right.
What are you looking for in the next Miss America? What qualities do you hope to see in the woman that will be crowned Miss America 2012?
Well, I think through this year experiencing the job, I've seen what would make it easier. And so, of course, I want someone who is going to enjoy the job and truly be made for this experience. And so in order to do that, I think the qualities they're going to need is to be very hardworking and have a good work ethic.
You've done such an amazing job. I'm very, very proud to call you my Miss America sister.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for representing this year with such poise and dignity. We'll be right back with more exclusive interviews here on TMG Pageant Network.